Ezrat Hashem, the Gemara this morning, Shevuot, page 38b, Lefuah Shlema, Edit Bat Mazal Tov. The Gemara this morning discusses a very specific case. Somebody goes over to a man and he tells him, Anasta upitita et biti. You abused. He tells him he abused of his daughter. You seduced his daughter, right? Vu omer, lo anasti velo pititi. I didn't abuse and I didn't seduce. Mashbiachani, I make you swear. Would you swear for that? Ve'amar amen. And he says, amen, I swear. Chayav. And then we catch him and we have proof that he abused and seduced the daughter of this man. He has to pay. Rabbi Shimon Poter. How much he has to pay? What does he have to pay? When somebody abuses of a Jewish girl or seduces a Jewish girl to be with him, right? So the Torah has a fine that he has to pay. He has to pay 50 shekalim, right? 50 pieces of 50 silver coins to the father, right? Besides that, he has to pay the boshet ubdebgam. Now, it's like a blemish that he made to the family that the daughter was abused. And the best part is, if he abused of a girl, he must marry her. Not only must marry her, lo yuchal shalecha kol yamav. He can never send her away, right? And then we have to look at a few angles about this law, because you can look at it many ways. One angle is we get the guy stuck. You abuse of a girl, you're stuck with her. There's no switching. There's no going looking for another girl. That's it. You abused her. It's your wife. You're stuck with her. So you're going to ask a question. So if he falls in love with a girl and this girl says no to him, so he's going to go, he's going to abuse her, and then the Torah is going to force him to marry her. So the other condition is the father and the girl has to be okay with that also. If they refuse, right, so he just pays the fines and that's it, he goes away. But the thing is, look at the beauty of the Torah. He abuses of a girl. We tell him, you're stuck with her. You get married to her. No, I was just joking and I just seduced her. Who told her to be? No such things. You play around, you have to pay the price. What's the price? You're stuck. Stuck is a big word. Why stuck? If she's a good girl, right? He's not stuck with her. But let's say she's not so nice, or let's say she has defects, whatever it is. You did something, you should be responsible for your actions, and the Torah found a way, right, to put this guy in the right order and to tell him, next time you don't play around games. The same thing we find in the Torah when somebody goes and he steals, right? He steals money, he steals objects, and we catch him. So we tell him, you have to pay. The guy, what did he do? He went and he took the money and he spent it, right? And by the time we caught him, he doesn't have any more to pay. What does the Torah say? You have to sell him as a Jewish slave. We learned it in Parashat Mishpatim a long time ago. But again, what's the lesson of it? The lesson is the following. You don't have what to pay? You're going to have to work for it and pay it, right? What would they do in Arab countries, right? They would cut off his hand, right? And if he steals again, they would cut off his second hand. And if he steals again, they're going to chop off his head. What would they do in the modern civilization, right? Countries like in America, right? In Europe, what would they do? They'll put him in prison, right? But are those solutions to the problem? The guy is a thief. He went to steal. Cutting off his hand won't stop him. He can still continue stealing, and cutting off both hands won't stop him because he can be the planner, the head planner, right? He can plan big robberies and have people working under him. And putting him in prison is not a solution either, because over there he's going to meet much more dangerous guys. So the Torah, what does the Torah says? Sell him to a family, to a Jewish religious family. Let him serve there for 6 years. The master is going to take care of him. He's going to take care of his family, pay their rent, pay their schooling, pay everything. And during this time, this man is going to see how does a Jewish religious family conduct itself, and after 6 years he'll be corrected. Last week's parasha is telling us, when he's coming out, lo teshalechenu rekam, don't send them empty-handed. It's true, he worked for you, right? And it's for the money. But you're going to have to give him something. Give him things to start. You have a flock of sheep, right? Give him some sheep. You have vineyards, give him raisins, give him trees that he can plant, right? Give him something to start a good life. So the Torah tries to find solution to uproot the problem and not just to smear the problem. So over here, in this case, he abuses of a girl, you have to marry her. You steal, you have to pay. And if you don't have to pay, you're going to serve to correct, right, your problem. So to tell you, always when you're trying to deal with the problem, try to go to the root, try to go to the core, and don't just try to smear the problem. The same thing is with education with kids, right? Between a wife and her husband. Always try to go to the core of the problem, find what's the problem, and then try to correct it. I wish you a great day. Baruch Adonai le'olam. Amen v'amen.